I just came over to water our tomato plants, and I just wanted to show you how they're getting to be 8 feet tall, a couple of them. These two are about 8 feet tall. This one is more than 6 feet tall. The ground cover has done pretty well, except right up close to the plants we're getting a little bit of grass. Sometimes I pull up some of that. Sometimes we just let it go. The tomatoes are kind of coming down the home stretch in a lot of ways. I mean, some of them are still hanging in there. A lot of them, I've already pulled up a few. Jalapeños are very nice and healthy. They're growing small peppers. Like here's one that fell off. This is a full-size pepper that fell off, so it's about the size of my finger. We're back at Rocky Face Mountain again. Today we're focused on just doing a rappel, just some fun stuff. So when you walk across the top of the rock here with Joseph, here's the view. A gorgeous parking lot, mountain across the way.
Pretty cool.
And then you can see the rock face as we go along. So now we're looking at the top of one of the taller areas, trying to find a place to rappel. So this is the cliff edge right here. Again, the parking lot. It looks like there used to be some bolts right there. Well, the bolts are there, but the hangers are not on them. I'm not sure what that's about.
Well, maybe that's their way of closing the spot or something.
And we know that there's 2 anchors off this edge, but it looks way too dangerous to try to climb down to them. So we're gonna look around maybe over here a little bit more, see if there's some place that's easy to get off the edge.
If we had a Volkswagen on the other side of that fence, we could just tie to the Volkswagen.
I wouldn't be surprised if people tie onto that fence, but I'm sure the rangers would be upset. So just to give you an idea, there's the path down there. So the ranger was down on the trail and told us, please don't stand that close without being on belay, which means secured onto a harness. So I am finding some anchors right here, and we're not getting close to them yet until we have some kind of safety, but you'll see right here, there's some little spots we can clip onto.
We were just watching Todd disappear over the edge of the cliff here. It is a little ways up there.
I gotta step down another 12 inches.
Okay, no pressure. You just let me know if I can help you there, bud. To quote the movie, watch that first step. It's a doozy.
Another line. Speaking of the movie.
Groundhog Day.
Wow.
There you go. That Pilates class is coming in handy, huh?
This is going to be a lot easier to rappel from. Well, we might want to double up these slings. Okay, halfway down, I stopped so I could pull out my phone. There's Joseph up there. Gonna rappel through the water. We had so much rain recently, the whole rock is wet. Part of the reason we're rappelling and not climbing. Rappelling usually looks better from the side, so I'm gonna go walk over here and see if I can get a good place to watch Joseph come down. Sometimes when a person's rappelling, we actually hold the bottom of the rope, and if they start to fall, we pull it tight. It causes more friction, so the person won't be able to fall. In this case, the device that he's using creates so much friction, I think he could probably let go of the ropes and would just be slowly sliding down. So we're not concerned about that. To give you an idea of how steep the rock is, my phone is completely flat, like as if I set it on a table. And you can see that rock right there. Last time we were here, I think I mentioned that this was a quarry almost 100 years ago, at least 80 years ago, and probably longer. So you can see these lines where they drilled and put the explosives in here to blast the face off. More of them over here. But after all this time, it's making a pretty good climbing face. Obviously, there's one up there. We're having lunch at the Yellow Deli, which is a very unique place. We just came up the spiral staircase to this loft area.
We're in the treehouse.
They're bringing drinks up on the dumbwaiter, and over here is these people have left now. So we took their suggestion and we had their signature chicken sandwich and their signature beef sandwich. They have like a selection of steamed sandwiches, which made me think of like soggy bread, but actually the bread was fine and the sandwiches were really good. The service today was really slow, but that's unusual, I think, except maybe on Sundays. So that's Hiddenite, North Carolina. If you're looking for a Yellow Deli, really cool place. People have been telling us about it for 2.5 or 3 years. And because it's an hour from where we live, we've never been yet. But since we were up there climbing, I think it was less than 5 miles from where we were climbing. So it was a perfect day to go and have a chance to visit. From what I understand, they produce their own vegetables, chicken and beef, and pretty much everything they have in the restaurant comes from their own growing and raising their own food. Sorry I didn't get a view of the outside. Since I was there with Joseph, I was more focused on being together with my friend and didn't think about doing a video of the outside of the place. It's a really unique place. And it's funny that it's in this small town where there's only a Family Dollar and a gas station, and then this 2-story restaurant that stays open 24 hours a day, 6 days a week. They close on the Sabbath, Friday evenings, and open again Sunday at lunchtime. So if you're near Hiddenite, North Carolina, at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday, and you really need a deli sandwich, that's the place to go.